Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. We have finally made it to principles 9 and 10, which are exercising to feel the difference and honoring your health with gentle nutrition. I really hope that these videos are something that have helped you along your journey of intuitive eating, whether it's something you decide to do or not do. It's cool that these videos will always be here for you to look back on if you decide to come back and hang. So without further ado, let's jump into principle 9. Here's the thing, I hear it all the time. Exercise is either all or nothing, right? It's either you go to the gym 6 days a week or 7 days a week or not at all. You either have to go for 2 hours or not at all. And exercise wasn't made to be this militant, so strict thing, unless you're like this bikini competitor or something, obviously, right? There's a time and a place if that's what you decide to go for in your life. But just for general overall health, it doesn't need to be this like all or nothing. If you don't like going to the gym, don't go to the gym. Find something else that you love doing. For me, like, I love lifting weights. I love doing circuit training and HIIT training and getting an intense workout in, but that's because it's something that I enjoy. I don't sit there and stare at my body in the mirror and pick myself apart and try to now manipulate my body in the gym. Yeah, it's cool and it's fun to go in there and be like, ooh, let's work out and let's go heavier today, because that's fun for me to push myself. But you don't have to do that if that's not fun. If you'd rather go on a walk, go for a run, go hiking, get outside, like do something. You can go kayaking for all I care. Like, so many things to just get your blood flowing and your blood pumping for your health, right? Like, once you feel good and you're doing your own thing, you don't really care like what you look like. There's so many more things in this world to worry about than what you look like. Try to focus on how it feels, right? After you work out, do you feel that you deal with stress better? Are those problems that before you go into the gym, you're like focused on, and now all of a sudden you come out of your workout and you feel like you can focus and you can make decisions easier? How are your energy levels, right? You can go into your workout super tired, groggy, and by the time you come out, you feel energized, those endorphins are pumping through you, and you're good to go, and you're like, oh my God, like, focus on that feeling. You're feeling when you're done with your workout and how good you feel and how energized you are and happy and ready to take on your day. How is your overall general sense of well-being, right? Like, if you take somebody who moves their body and exercises versus somebody who doesn't, this person probably has a higher self-confidence, they're ready to do things, versus this person who's probably not really wanting to do anything because their body and their endorphins are just so much lower, and this person is just like ready to go. I think we all want to be this person. Exercising gives you a sense of empowerment, right? It teaches us that we can push ourselves, we can push our minds and our bodies, and we are so much more capable of things that you don't even realize. And also, it helps you sleep so much better, so much sounder, because your energy output, your body needs to repair itself, and when it's doing that is when you're sleeping. So you're gonna get a deeper sleep. You're not gonna feel as restless all the time or groggy. Do this for yourself. Do it because you want to take care of yourself. You want to live long, and if you can really focus on the health benefits and how you're feeling, it's gonna help you not focus and not feel like it needs to be so militant and all or nothing. Just to give a couple examples of how exercise can improve your health, for instance, are increased strength tolerance, decreased blood pressure, increase of the good cholesterol but decrease of overall cholesterol, increased heart and lung strength, reduced risk for chronic illness. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, but these are just a couple to give you hopefully a little jump start to want you to get moving. Think about this. If you took the stairs for 5 minutes twice a day, 5 days a week, like let's say at work, that's now equivalent to 43 hours in 1 year. I mean, that's crazy. So imagine if you were an all or nothing there, like, oh, I'm never gonna take the stairs, I'm always gonna take the elevator or the escalator or whatever is available to you. You've now cheated yourself out of 43 hours in a year of movement just to get to and from like your car to your desk. I mean, that's crazy to me. I get it, like, I've been there, and I'm not saying that I'm perfect and by any sense of the imagination. Like, I know what it's like to feel like you need to go to the gym or you can't eat, or you have to go work off that cookie or that donut that you ate last night with your friends. Like, it doesn't have to be like that. If you were able to like look at yourself from a bird's eye view and like look over at everything, you'll see that like just doing these things once in a while isn't gonna kill you. And I know that like in today's world with social media and like so many things pushed down our throats, that it's so easy to forget about that and realize and think that we have to do it to look a certain way. You don't have to look any certain way. Like if you want to, then like that's fine, but like my question to you is to ask yourself why. Like why do you feel the need to have smaller arms or have a bigger butt because society says that that's what we should have? If you want that, then like that's fine. You're more than welcome to put in the work and bust your ass and go. I'm just saying that it doesn't have to be the end all be all. Like just because you want a bigger butt doesn't mean you can't live your life too, you know? You can do both. And on to principle 10. There's a reason that the last and final principle is honoring your health with gentle nutrition. If this came first, all of a sudden all the diets in our head, that's all we would be thinking about is what are the health facts of this? What's the nutrition facts? What's the calorie count, right? You have to get through all of the others in order to get to this one and want to be ready to honor your health with this nutrition, and keyword being gentle, right? Like you're not always gonna have these like the highest quality steak, grass-fed organic steak available to you. You might only have like what's available at your store where you live, right? So it's not being obsessive and thinking like, oh my god, I can't eat this because it's not organic, it's not cage-free, it's not grass-fed, it's not this, it's not that, right? Like it's okay to just eat a normal egg. Like it doesn't have to be like this end-all be-all, like the top quality, right? Like if you want to be healthy, yeah, it's proven that these things have higher health benefits than other things, right? But it's also like coming back to the reason that it's our last principle, because sometimes you just have to honor your hunger before you can go for the top choice, right? If all you have available to you are muffins and croissants, but you're starving, you need to eat that, right? Because you need to honor your body and eat. In the same way that eating one salad isn't gonna make you lose weight or make you healthy, is the same way that eating one piece of cake isn't going to make you fat. Like you aren't all of a sudden going to gain all this weight and need to go check the scale and see like what happens because you went out last night.
I wish we could just like leave that concept in 2018.
There's no need to feel guilt around any of that. Like we're here now focusing on the amazing health benefits of certain foods and realizing that like there's more to life than just nutrition labels. When you know that you can eat any food you want, like anything in this world, why would you choose a food that makes you physically uncomfortable, right? Like if it tastes good in the moment, but you know that 10 minutes later you're not gonna feel good, it's important for us to remember we probably shouldn't pick that food because we wanna feel good, right? Like this is all about how we're feeling and what's going on inside of us. Like there's no reason that we should be eating these terrible foods if we don't feel good. If you feel fine eating it, then eat it, more power to you. But in today's world, we're so accustomed to thinking that what's healthy is only eating healthy foods. It's only eating the exact same thing every single day, and you go on a trip with your family or you go out with your friends or whatever it is that you're doing, and all of a sudden you don't have any option to eat. You're stressing because you have to look at the menus before you go. You know that you should probably only order chicken with no oil and rice with vegetables if you're allowed to eat the rice that day, right? That's not healthy for our brains. Like, I don't know about you, but I don't want to look back on my life and realize that I had all these crazy fun experiences and got to travel and I was stuck eating the exact same foods that I was eating at home. Half the fun of traveling and getting out of your comfort zone and getting out of your daily routine is getting to experience all these new flavors and tastes of different foods around us. Let's focus on how we're feeling, and let's remember that we feel better when we fuel our body with healthy food. Here's a couple questions just before we wrap up this entire series that you can take with you when you're eating certain foods. For one, do I really like the taste of these foods, or is this the diet mentality coming back inside my head? Like, do I actually like the way that this broccoli is tasting, or am I eating it because I feel like I should be eating it? How does eating this food or this type of food make my body feel? Do I enjoy this feeling? Does it hurt my stomach? Does it give me a headache? Do I feel satisfied after I eat it? How do I feel when I'm eating consistently in this manner? Do I like this? Do I leave myself feeling hungry? Are my portion sizes okay? Am I taking this food to work and not enjoying it and dreading my meals and not wanting to eat them? Or do I get excited to eat because I know that I'm gonna enjoy this food? Am I experiencing differences in my energy level? After I eat, do I feel sluggish and not want to move? Or do I feel like ready to go and energized? In this whole thing, balance is key, right? Like if you wake up and you want pumpkin pie for breakfast, girl, you better eat that pumpkin pie. Like it's gonna taste good and it's gonna be even better because you've honored yourself, you've honored your cravings, and then you can just move on with your day, right? Like you don't wake up every single day and want to eat pumpkin pie. Like you woke up, you honored, and you moved on with your day. Like that's literally the premise of all of this. So that is all I have for you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope you were able to take something out of this series. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, and leave me a comment on what your favorite part of this entire series was. So I will see you guys in your next video, and Justin will be joining me. He's more fun than I am, so we'll see you then. Bye guys.